معلش يا جماعة، هو بيترجاكوا لو ممكن تيجوا قدام شوية. لو سمحتم معلش تعالوا قدام شوية، بيقول ممكن مش لازم نستخدم المايك. شكراً.
Hello, how's everyone doing today? Okay, good? We're going to talk about this, all right? This has now changed our entire world. It has left our children vulnerable, and we have become addicted to this device that we have today. And there's a lot of predators, and we're going to talk about some apps, and we're going to talk about what's happening today. But this phone here has changed the way we communicate, the way we act, and has left us vulnerable to a whole host of people out there. So today, what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to talk about some apps, I'm going to talk about the phone, and talk about what we do. So my role in New Jersey is I'm the Internet Crimes Against Children Commander. So what we do is we investigate online child exploitation, online behavior in that aspect, and we actually go out and also do awareness and prevention. So what's happening with us today? Today is we're so caught up in our phone, we have, and I'm going to talk a little bit about neurotransmitters. So what happens is when we do something, we all become about likes, followers, and views. So today, who here has social media? Who has a Facebook? Raise your hand. Okay. Does it feel good when someone likes a post? Yes, right? And what happens when you post something and you get no likes? Do you feel good? No. And the reason for that is because of a thing called dopamine. So here is what happens today. Let's see if my thing's not opening, but that's the realistic version of you, and that's the Facebook version of you, right? So today, and you just tell me when you have to translate. Okay. Today, when we post something, we're posting something that we want everyone to see. But it's kind of difficult to live up to what we're posting. And today, everyone wants to see what picture you took at your restaurant of your favorite food, Everyone wants to see the vacation you went on. But we've become so susceptible or so unable to live up to our likes, followers, and views that it's left us vulnerable. This is our world today. Our world is digitally connected. It's all this. You can send an email, you can send a text, you could take a photo. In an instant, it can be anywhere in the world. Who's ever heard of the term viral video before, right? So, and a lot of those videos are of not really good things going on that people want to watch. And today, it has left us vulnerable. So why, I'm going to tell everyone why we get addicted, is because of dopamine, right? So there's this neurotransmitter. This is more for the parents than the children. So you realize how we're addicted, is that we're always thinking about our likes, followers, and views, right? What happens is that when you use the phone so much and you put it down for a while, all of a sudden you have to automatically check it. And the reason for that is dopamine. So we don't have communication anymore. Our community that we have, our culture that we have, is because of this. So what we don't get is we don't get serotonin, and these are other neurotransmitters, and oxytocin. And that's what we get from being here, let's say, at church or at service, that community. When you talk to people and have dinner, and who parents, is it easier to have conversations with your children than when you were a child, yes or no? It's a lot more difficult today because of this device.
هو بس عشان خاطر لو انا فاتت مني حاجه، بس هو جون بيتكلم على استخدام التليفون وازاي دلوقتي بقينا مدمنين للتليفون اكتر. بقى كل واحد بيستخدم التليفون اكتر، فبيقول ان في ابس كمان على التليفون هيتكلم عنها ازاي ان الابس دي ممكن تكون سبب ضياع او تكون سبب مشكله. التليفونات بيقول كل واحد بيحط صور على التليفونات مثلا او على السوشيال ميديا زي ما انتم عارفين، بيبقى بيحب ان الناس تعرف هو كان في انه مطعم، هو كان في انه فيكيشن ومش عارف ايه، وما بيفكرش مين اللي هم بيحطوا له لايك، اللي بيعملوا له لايك او بيعملوا شير للصور، فما بيفكرش في كده. فبيقول ان زمان كنا بنبقى على اتصال باولادنا اكتر بالكلام، دلوقتي بقينا على اتصال اكتر باولادنا عن طريق التليفون. عايزين ان احنا لما نبعت لهم رساله او نتصل بيهم عايزين ان الرد يجي لنا على طول. فبيبتدي يتكلم ازاي ان في هرمونز في المخ هي اللي بتتحكم كمان في الادمان او في استعمالنا للتليفون. يعني لسه هيشرح لنا عن كده.
So what happens, everyone has one. How many people have a cell phone? Raise your hand. Okay. How many children have a cell phone? Raise your hand. So parents, you take a look at that. So I went out to dinner not too long ago, and I sat down at a restaurant, and I watched a mother, a father, a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old. And yes, I have better things to do, but I'm very curious. So for 1 hour and 52 minutes, I timed this. The waiter came over, they ordered, and there was no conversation between the 4-year-old, 6-year-old, 8-year-old, and parents. They were on the phone the entire dinner. Two things that happens. One, the parents don't know what's happening to their children because they're online. Secondly, is that predators know this and they will target your children.
كان مرة في مطعم وهو شاف عيلة أب وأم وأطفال وراقبهم كده لمدة ساعة و52 دقيقة، وجات لهم الويتر أو الويترس، جالهم الويتر أو الويترس وطلبوا الأكل وكل حاجة، وفي نفس الوقت هم ما يعرفوش حاجة عن إيه اللي ولادهم، هم دايما كانوا على الإنترنت بس ما يعرفوش إيه اللي ولادهم بيعملوه، وما بيعرفوش إيه اللي من بره أو مين بيراقب تليفونات ولادهم. فده كان بيحصل لمدة يعني ساعة 52 دقيقة وهم ما عندهمش فكرة عن إيه اللي بيحصل، كلهم قاعدين على تليفوناتهم. فعشان كده كان بيسأل مين منكم يعني معاه تليفونات ومين من الأولاد معاهم تليفونات.
So today, if you look at the screens, we have inappropriate content when we post something that's not nice and we're not nice to our individuals. Today we can get hurt and our children get hurt by what is posted online because their whole world is online. When I was young, we played in a park. Today, our children play on the phone. So it's about privacy. It's about sending inappropriate photos like naked photos. And for parents, today, children between the ages of 6, 7, 8, and 9 have sent nude photos. It's up 450%. So what's happening today is predators are going to ask you to take photos.
حاليا يعني كل الكلام عن التليفون وازاي الخصوصية واختراق الخصوصية. فدلوقتي ممكن الأولاد سن 6 و7 و8 و9 لقوا إن نسبة الأطفال 450% 450% زيادة في إن هم بيحطوا صور مش كويسة، وفي اللي بيراقب الأطفال وهم بيعملوا كده، وممكن بيطلبوا من الأطفال إن هم يبعتوا لهم صور كده، كل ده من غير دراية. بس that's the game.
And today children are victimized more than ever. And I'll give you a statistic. This is New Jersey. In 2015, we arrested 143 people in the state of New Jersey for sharing what they call CSAM, which is child sexually abuse material, which is photos of children, as well as individuals that traveled to Target to victimize and have sex with children. That was in 2015, 143. This year we arrested 379. It's a real problem, and your children, not to scare you, are being targeted. And who is the predator? The predator is everyone. It could be, we've arrested police officers, we've arrested priests, we have arrested Boy Scouts, we've arrested school teachers. The truth is, it could be your neighbor. So these are the people that, in positions of trust, that actually can target children. So what a predator is going to do, they are going to try to do a couple things. So who are my children here, kids that have likes? Like it when someone likes their post? Raise your hand. So what a predator is going to do is they're going to find out children that don't have likes. And what they're going to do is they're going to like your post. And they're going to say that you're pretty and that you're nice and that you're really cool and you're really amazing. And that's what predators try to do to gain children's trust.
بيقول رقم الناس اللي هم اتقبض عليهم بسبب جرائم الانترنت في زيادة. فكان بيقول يعني هديلكم شوية إحصاء. في 2015 في نيوجيرسي بس اتقبض على 143 واحد، ما بين ان هم دايما بيحاولوا يكون ليهم اتصال بالاطفال ويسالوا الاطفال على حاجات يعني مش كويسه. فده كان في 2015 143 واحد. تقريبا كده هو بيقول السنة دي بس يمكن 2019 يعني الرقم زاد ل 379 واحد. ودايما بيحاولوا يكون ليهم اتصال بالأطفال، ما بين ان هم يقولوا لهم مثلا يبعتوا لهم صور مش كويسة، او ان هم يمارسوا حاجات يعني مش كويسة مع الأطفال. النوعية اللي بيقبضوا عليها يعني بيقول احنا قبضنا مثلا على ضباط بوليس، قبضنا على مدرسين، قبضنا على ناس تانية وهكذا، يعني بيكون ملهمش نوعية معينة. بيروحوا بيدوروا مثلا على الأولاد اللي هم لما بيحطوا صورة مثلا على الفيسبوك أو حاجة ما بيجيلهمش ولا لايك، أو يجيلهم لايكات قليلة، لكن يبتدوا هم يقولوا لهم ان ده لايك كتير، يبتدوا يحطوا لهم لايك ويحطوا لهم يعني كلام ان هم كويس لغايه ما يستميلوهم ليهم يعني.
So this is what predators do. What they do is they're trying to gain your child's trust. So there's a thing called who here plays Fortnite? Raise your hand. All right, look at that, Fortnite. So what happens with Fortnite is a predator, that's someone that you don't know, all of a sudden is going to give you V-Bucks, right? And you think that's really cool because it's a virtual currency. So it's something that children can actually buy a different uniform. Those things, it's very important to realize anyone who gives your child a gift or something virtual that you don't know is a huge red flag.
لعبة مشهورة قوي بالنسبة للولاد، وواضح كده ان كلهم يعني خبرة فيها، هو بيسألهم مين لعب فورتنايت، فكلهم تقريبا رفعوا ايديهم وعارفينهم وعارفين اللعبة يعني. فبيقولوا لهم بيدوا لهم ساعات زي حاجة زي انسنتيفز او زي مكافآت او زي حاجة كده، يعني لو خلصت حاجة معينة ويبتدوا يتابعوهم. طب هتاخد اللي فيرتشوال كوينز V-Bucks. فهم فاهمين اللي بيحصل، بس يعني ممكن بتيجي عن طريق الألعاب والابس اللي بينزلوها على التليفون.
So what predators want to do is they want to do a couple things. They want to gain your child's trust. They want you to take photos. You never, ever, ever take a photo. And this is for all the kids here. You never take a photo and give it to someone, ever. Ever, 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 ever. Because what will happen is that photo will be on the internet for good.
بيكرر كذا مرة إن ما حدش ياخد، أو بيقول للأطفال يعني ما تاخدوش صورة لما حد كمان يطلبها منكم، أو ما تاخدوش صورة وتحطوها على الإنترنت، لأنها هتفضل على الإنترنت دايماً. ما فيش حاجة اسمها delete على الإنترنت.
Most predators today are not on Facebook, okay? What they'll do is, it used to be older kids, but today predators will look for younger children. So what they'll spend time is what they call is grooming. Grooming is the idea of getting your children to trust them. And today, we trust people more online than we do in person. It's very easy for when you are sitting at home, in the privacy of your own home, to post something because you're not interacting with people in a community. So when you're alone, people then start posting things that they normally wouldn't necessarily post. So if you ask yourself this, if I wouldn't say that to someone when I was talking to them, why would I post it?
دايما بتيجي مشاكل، او بالاكتر بتيجي مشاكل لما الاطفال بيكونوا لوحدهم من ناحية الصور. وبعدين اللي بيحاولوا ان يكون ليهم اتصال بالاطفال، اول حاجة بيعملوها بيحاولوا ان هم يزودوا الثقة ما بينهم وما بين الطفل، من ناحية يعني يكلموهم لايك زي ما قال والكومنتس الكويسة لغاية ما يكسبوا ثقتهم. فبيقول دلوقتي بقى الولاد كأنهم لوحدهم، فاللي ممكن ما نقولهوش لحد واحنا مجتمعين معاه عمرنا ما نحطه على الانترنت.
So what'll happen is they want to get children to give them gifts and phones. That's something very important. The best thing you can do today as a parent is communicate with your children. It's very difficult to do today because we're so addicted, but people will offer your children gifts, and some of those gifts you might not see. It might be an Amazon gift card. It might be something free. It might be something like V-Bucks I talked about before. So that's what predators will do to find children.
بيحاولوا يدوا للأولاد هدايا، لأن عارفين كده ممكن الهدايا مثلا تكون في شكل جيفت كارد بتاع أمازون أو أي نوع تاني من الهدايا، أو زي في الألعاب اللي بيلعبوها على التليفون في حاجة اسمها الفي باكس، يعني كأنهم بيدوا لهم انسنتيفز، لو عملت حاجة ممكن نديك حاجة كده قدامها يعني.
Cyberbullying. So this is what happens today. So today, when your children are in school and they had a disagreement with someone or they're being bullied, their day ended when they got home. Today, that day does not end. So cyberbullying and hate speech has become very prevalent in our society and is really impacted our children. When people are called different types of names, for example, when you look at this slide, is that people read this and children read this and they start believing it. And saying something, let's say, unchristianly to someone or calling people names. And that bullying has impacted children today, that suicide among girls since 2007 has doubled. Today, our whole world is online, so when people are mean, it doesn't end. And children need to report that to their parents.
بيبتدوا الولاد يقولوا أسماء على بعض، ويبتدوا يعني يحطوا لبعض ليبلز، يعني عناوين، يعني أنت كذا وأنت كذا، يبتدوا يعملوا كده. ويبتدوا يقولوا حاجات مثلا مش مسيحية. الولاد من كتر ما بيسمعوا كده الرقم أو نسبة الولاد في الانتحار زادت كتير عن 2007 بسبب اللي بيسمعوه من بعض، أو إن هم يعني كأنها شتايم لبعض أو بيحطوا عناوين لبعض، أنت كذا أنت كذا، وكترت يعني.
So cyberbullying behaviors is if your child is quickly getting out of their screen, or they're going into their room and closing their door, and all of a sudden your child becomes more withdrawn, they're upset, or they laugh excessively while online. So these are, or they use multiple accounts. What happens is your cyberbullying will use different fake accounts. So today, for children, do not create fake accounts. And for anyone out there, who you're talking to online, if you don't physically know them, most likely that person is using a fake account.
الولاد لما بيبقوا على الانترنت مثلا ويحاولوا يداروا على الشاشة، لما بيبقوا مثلا على الانترنت وبتلاقيهم بيضحكوا كتير، تحس ان هم بيضحكوا كتير يعني كده على الفاضي، فبيقول للولاد ما تعملوش حساب على الانترنت باسماء مزورة. اللي بيعملوا حسابات باسماء مزورة دول او باسماء تانية، يعني معظم الوقت بيبقوا حد بيحاول يستميل الأولاد يعني أو يضحك عليهم يعني.
You should talk to your children about not participating. One thing with cyberbullying is if I said something bad about you and you laughed about it, well, all you do is contribute. So if you do not contribute to it and you don't laugh about it and then you have those conversations, it loses its power.
بيوصي بس الأولاد إن هم ما يحاولوش يقولوا حاجة على الإنترنت غلط، ولو سمعوا ان في اي حاجه غلط ويبتدوا ان هم يضحكوا عليها او يعلقوا عليها غلط، فكده انت اشتركت فيها يعني.
Examples of cyberbullying are posting fight videos, spreading rumors, sending harassment comments and photos, things that we wouldn't do. If we can't say it to an individual, then we shouldn't say it online.
بيدي امثله اللي هو ان احنا نعمل اشاعات على الانترنت او نحط صور او اي حاجه من هذا القبيل يعني. فاي حاجه ما نقدرش نقولها لبعض ما نحطهاش على الانترنت، يعني حاجه ما نقدرش نقولها قدام الناس فما نحطهاش كمان على الانترنت.
Today, a term called sexting, and that's naked photos. So what's happening today in middle school, 6th, 7th, 8th grades, like I said before, 1/3 of individuals have sent a naked photo, 1/3 in middle school. So this is what's happening today. What happens to that photo? Later on in life, that photo goes on and on and on. And then as you get older, you realize that photo was taken. Any photo that you send to someone, you lose control over that photo. A lot of times, those photos and passwords, your apps for children have a location setting on your phone. So when your children are on apps, even if you shut off the location setting, they will show where your child is. And that's very important.
نقطة مهمة هي حاجة اسمها sexting. sexting اللي هو الولاد أو لما حد يحط صور عريانة يعني فبيبتدوا الولاد الكلام ده بيظهر كتير في سن إعدادي والرقم زاد. حاجة تانية على التليفون، فحتى لو طفينا على التليفون حتى لو طفينا اللي هو اللوكيشن سيتنجز، برضو الابس بتقدر تعرف مكان الأولاد فين، فبيقول يعني أولادكم معروفين مكانهم فين عن طريق الابس.
So today, everything is videos. What kids, who here just watches YouTube? Parents, take a look at this. Your children do not watch regular TV anymore. They watch YouTube. Videos, videos, videos. So Vine was a 6-second video company. Today, TikTok. Who here who has TikTok account? Raise your hand. So TikTok is a video service. What happens is with these videos, when you post videos, predators look at those videos and again, they will comment. So everything is videos today. So today, children are taking more videos and photos than ever.
الولاد ما بقوش يتفرجوا على التلفزيون كتير زي ما بيتفرجوا على فيديوهات على ويب سايتس تانية مثلا زي يوتيوب. حاجة كومن قوي وبنشوفها كتير في المدارس اللي هو التيك توك. فالتيك توك ده بيقولوا لهم اعملوا فيديوهات وحطوها لنا او يحطوها بشكل يعني ما. فبيقول اول ما هم بيحطوا الفيديو ده على الانترنت الخارجين او الخارجين يعني بيبقوا عارفين كتير قوي عن ولادكم، والفيديو ده ما بيتمسحش، ده بيفضل على طول موجود.
So today, everyone has Facebook and Instagram. Instagram, there's not as many predators on. Where your children are is where your predators go. For example, most predators don't really target children on Facebook or Instagram. It's more like TikTok. It's more Telegram. And I'll talk about these apps in a little bit. So a lot of these, like Instagram, 4chan, Tumblr, which has changed, their idea is to share pictures. We've become very big into sharing pictures, and that's what predators want to do. They are going to collect your photos and your pictures.
المترقبين مستنيين ان يعني يلاقوا الصور والفيديوهات اللي زي كده، مستنيين اول ما حد يحط صور وفيديوهات وكده وممكن يعملوا كومنتس حلو عليها يعني.
Snapchat. Who has Snapchat? So parents, again, look around. So a Snapchat basically allows you to self-destruct your message. So in other words, if I sent you a snap, all of a sudden it disappears after 24 hours. So if it's anonymous and no one knows about it, generally that's not a good thing. Okay. Here's some other more apps. LiveMe, video streaming. What'll happen is that people will go and send videos. Again, anonymous, but predators can find this. Cam Roulette, another app. Omegle. Does any child here know Omegle? Raise your hand if you do. Omegle is a video service that basically lets you be anonymous. Again, these are videos that allow you to be anonymous, but allow the predator to be anonymous.
كل الابس اللي بيقولها دي ويعني على قد ما نعرف منها مثلا سناب شات، لكن الولاد عارفين كل حاجه. بيقولوا لهم يعني ان الفيديوهات دي بتتمسح على طول، بس هي ما بتتمسحش على طول. هي لما بيحطوها كل المترقبين مستنيينها ويعرفوا يوصلوا لها ازاي، او يعني عارفين مكانها. بس اللي بيتقال للولاد ان الحاجات دي يعني مؤقته، يعني دي 24 hours ولا few minutes and it gets deleted. ما بتحصلش كده.
Yeah.
هيدينا فرصة للأسئلة، فممكن هنوزع الورق والقلمة. اللي مش عايز يتكلم يعني كده أو عايز يكتب ممكن يكتب السؤال عربي أو إنجليزي، فممكن هنترجمه. So,
yeah. Well, or at the mic, however you want to do it. Yeah. So as soon as I'm done, I'll open it up to everyone.
هو هيسمح لنا بالأسئلة بعد ما يخلص.
So everyone chats. So if you look at WeChat, group chat, chat group, the chat platforms today, that's where a lot of predators are. Whisper, another dangerous app. You shouldn't be on it, okay? Because not only can they track where you are, but the whole idea is to be anonymous for secrets. WhatsApp, Text Plus, Text Free, Kick. All these apps are designed to be anonymous, that you could talk to someone, be someone else, and then engage in chat conversations. You could change pictures, but all the identities are fake. They don't require any information from that individual. So when we investigate, it's very difficult for us to find.
كل الابس اللي هو ذكرها دي ما بتحتاجش معلومات كتيرة. ممكن اي حد يعمل حساب ليه على اي من الابس دي باي اسم تاني او باي معلومات. نفس الحكاية اللي بيستخدموها المترقبين، بس هم بيعرفوا يوصلوا لنا وبيخلونا بعد كده في التحقيقات لما نحاول نحقق في حاجة بتبقى اصعب شوية.
Here's some more apps. Line, which has a hidden chat feature. Confide. The idea is that they self-destruct once they send you a message. So for cyberbullying, if I said something hateful and I sent it to you, it automatically self-destructs. The idea is that people cannot get caught. This is why these apps are there. Viber, Telegram. TikTok is a Chinese company. Telegram is a Russian company. So again, internationally, a lot of these companies create apps which are used in the United States, but a lot of individuals that are using them for not good things.
كل الابس دي منها يعني معمولة في دول تانية. فبيدي مثال مثلا تيك توك ده اللي معمول مثلا في الصين، مش عارف ايه التليجرام ده اللي معمول في روسيا. الهدف من وراها مش حاجة كويسة، لكن هي كلها حاجات بتستخدم هنا في أمريكا يعني.
So you have Kick. Now Kick has gone back and forth. Who here has Kick? Anyone? That's a good thing. So what Kik does is Kik has a chat room. People can go into a chat room. I could send very bad pictures. I could have very big content, but it's not monitored. All these companies do not monitor what's going on. So it's up to the parents and the children to realize that and realize that predators are on things that aren't being monitored.
ده واحد من الابس مثلا اللي هو بيخلي في تشات رومز، يعني ممكن يختاروا الموقع او المكان اللي هم عايزين يتكلموا فيه ويبتدوا يبعتوا باك اند فورث، يعني يبعتوا لبعض، والهدف منها ما تبقاش حاجات كويسه في الاخر يعني.
Yes. The admin, the company does not monitor the content. Correct. Correct. You want to use apps that actually monitor the content. For example, Yubo, who is now a streaming video service, they now monitor the conversations back and forth because it's a French company. So if, for example, you're sending an inappropriate photo, what'll happen is Yubo will actually send you a message, do not send that photo. If you do, you'll be banned. Correct. Like Yubo is one of those apps.
هو ذكر ان في يعني مش كل الابس مش كويسه، بس في اب مثلا اللي هو زي يوبو ده انا ما اعرفوش ايه هو ده، بس بيقول مثلا ان ده من اللي هم شركه من اللي بتلاحظ اللي احنا بنبعته، فانا مثلا لو بعت صوره مش كويسه هيقولوا لك لا دي مش مسموح بيها، ولو عملت كده الاكونت بتاعك هيتقفل، فبيقول ان الابس اللي زي كده دي احسن.
All the apps that I'm talking about are bad today, so yes.
Do they monitor some games? Do they monitor games?
Games? No, they don't monitor games either.
I mean, are some games can some predators go on games?
Yes, I'm going to talk about games in 2 minutes. Here, right? Matter of fact, it's going to be 1 minute. Look at that. Good timing. Love it. All right, so today, who has an Xbox, who has a PlayStation, who plays computer games online with other people? Okay? So today, your predators are on there. These are people we've arrested people on. This is for the parents. We've arrested people on Roblox, talking to children, trying to target them. On Fortnite. On Minecraft. Discord. Who has Discord? All right. These are benign. They're games. And they're games designed to play with other people. But parents, you have to know who your children are talking to. So I tell the story of my son who is 14. When he was 12, he was playing Fortnite, and I asked him who he was chatting with. He said, "Don't worry, Dad." I said, "No, who are you talking to?" He says, "Don't worry, Dad." I said, "Colin, who are you talking to?" He said, "Don't worry, I just told him he was a predator." I'm like, "Oh boy." So now everyone's a predator. So that's the danger of being my son. But the idea is that you have to know who you're talking to. And people will talk to children in these games, and they might be 50 years old. If your son or daughter is 10 or 11 and they're playing a game with a 25 or 30-year-old, would you think that would be appropriate on a playground?
بيدي مثال بالالعاب اللي هي الولاد كلهم عارفينها، فسالهم مثلا مين عنده اكس بوكس، مين عنده فورتنايت، وهكذا يعني. فبيقول ان المترقبين دول بيبقوا موجودين مع الالعاب دي، بيحاولوا ان هم يكون ليهم اتصال بالالعاب دي. وبيدي قصه او بيدي مثال بابنه زمان لما كان 12 ولقاه بيكلم حد عن طريق الجيمز او عن طريق الالعاب، فقال له لا ده حد، يعني ان ده حد مترقب، ده مش مجرد حد بيحاول يلعب معاك. فبيقول يعني مش معقول ان الطفل يبقى 10 سنين ولا 15 سنة وحد مثلا سنه 50 سنة ولا 30 سنة بيحاول ان هو يلعب معاه. فيعني حتى ده يعني مش منطقي ان يعني ان الكبير بيحاول يلعب مع الطفل، في حاجة غلط يعني. فالمشاكل ممكن بتبقى عن طريق الألعاب.
These sites, like even if you look here, again, dating sites, Tinder, Meet Me, Grindr, these are all sites that, again, predators will go in. Then there's the dark net, and I'm not going to talk a little bit about this, but they're the internet, just so everyone realizes, Google is 5% of the internet. Below that, there's this other communities where there's predators, where there's a lot of criminals there. What happens is your photos can go from the clear net when you take a negative, bad photo, and it goes into the dark net, which you can never retrieve.
بيقول الانترنت سيرش، يعني جوجل ده مجرد 5% بس من الانترنت. ده اللي هو يسموها زي كده كلير نت، يعني ده الواضح او ده الكويس فيه. الباقي الجزء الكبير بقى ده اللي مش ظاهر. يعني الواحد لما بيحط صورة كده بهدف كويس او بنية كويسة بتروح من الكلير نت للدارك نت، للجزء اللي مش كويس، وخلاص على كده ما ينفعش بقى الواحد خلاص يعني ما تمسحش تاني يعني.
Who here knows what airplane mode is? Everyone? You know what airplane mode is? If you ever suspect that a person or bad person is contacting you, or you have evidence of something on your phone, before you give it to law enforcement, make sure you put it in airplane mode. Reason for that is that some people can remote wipe your phone, and we don't want that evidence erased.
عارفين الايربلين مود على التليفونات، فبيقول لو حد يجيله شك او مشكله مع التليفون ومعاه معاه الاثبات على التليفون، فاول حاجه يعملها ان هو يحط التليفون ده على ايربلين مود عشان خاطر ما تتمسحش، لان ليهم طريقه يوصلوا للتليفون.
Parents, what will happen is your children will try to hide what they do on their phone. It's guaranteed. They don't want you to know what they're doing. So, for example, if your child has 2 calculator apps on their phone, it's not because they love math. It's because what they do is they try to hide it. So if you look at this screen, you look and you'll see like Twitter, and you'll see some of those apps, but you won't see it on their phone because what it does, it hides it. So there's software and apps that you can download from either the Google Play Store or iOS that will hide your photos. There's vaults, App Lock, Hide It Pro. So this is what your children are going to do. So for the children that are in here, don't do it, because now your parents know. All right? Some of the other secret apps are Gallery, KYMS, Photo Vault, again, because they want to hide what they're doing on there. Parents have to realize if you look at their phone, the children could hide it on their phone.
بيوصي الآباء يعني ان انتوا تخلي بالكم من الولاد ان في ابس ممكن العيال تنزلها وتداري بيها اللي موجود اصلا على التليفون. ممكن تداري بيها الصور، ممكن تداري بيها الابس اللي على التليفون نفسها يعني.
So it's about prevention. If you see something, inappropriate content, whether it be Instagram, whether it be Facebook, whether it be Snapchat, there is a report button. Report it.
لو أي حاجة نشوفها إن هي مش كويسة على الإنترنت، في فيسبوك، في سناب شات، في أي حاجة، في مكان كده اللي هو الريبورت، في زرار كده اسمه الريبورت، ممكن تريبورت.
Yes. Correct. Correct. So, and as far as solutions, conversation, unplug. For example, I went to Wyoming with my son, and he didn't know what to do after the first 2 days. It was like detox because there was no Wi-Fi, there was no internet, there was no TV. We don't engage and we don't talk anymore, so that's one of the primary solutions.
واحدة من الحلول إن إحنا يكون في حوار بيننا وبين الولاد. مثال إن هو لما خد ابنه مكان كده بعيد ولاية تانية اسمها ويومينج وما كانش فيه إنترنت، فكانت دي مشكلة بالنسبة للولد إن مفيش واي فاي. فبرضه فتحت مجال إن هو يقدر يتكلم مع الولد، يعني يبقى في حوار. فده من الحاجات الكويسة اللي المفروض الآباء يكونوا بيعملوها.
These are things that you can put on your phone. These are some just monitoring apps: Mobile Guardian, Norton Family, Parental Control, Parent Kit, Kids Place. What all these apps do, what they do is they monitor the child's phone. So if you, and parents, who pays for your children's phone, by the way?
مين اللي بيدفع للتليفون؟
Right? So who controls it?
مين اللي
You do.
بيتحكم فيه؟
Remember, you pay the bills. So you have the right to take things away from them with this device, and you could install monitoring software like I talked to that will show you what they're doing. Me personally, it's always better to have an open dialogue with your children and not have to resort to that, but those apps are there.
في apps ممكن تساعدنا نتحكم في التليفون بتاع الولاد. فلو اي حاجه الولاد بتعملها واحنا مش حابينها او حاسين ان هي غلط، احنا ممكن ناخد التليفونات منهم. حد يحب صوره من الابس اللي هو وراها؟ John, can you bring
This one?
the apps? Yeah, the apps that the parents can download.
Yeah.
Yeah. لو حد يحب ياخد صوره منها او
All right, and here's some more. Again, if you want to take a look at that. And again, you can go into your Google Play Store or iOS and App Store and search apps, that monitoring apps. There's a whole bunch of different ones. There's Teen Safe is another one. And these are some of the features of Teen Safe, for example. You can view sent and received WhatsApp messages, view sent and received Kik messages. So what you could do is, if you have these apps and your child is on an app that doesn't monitor things, you can actually get that information. Raccoon is another one. Circle, another one. Again, these are apps that, again, just monitor. And then that's it, and then I have just questions.
اوكي دلوقتي لو في اسئله اللي هيسأل سؤال ابونا بيقول يا ريت نستخدم المايك بس عشان الباقي يسمع.
There, it's right there. He said you got to press the button.
Hello, my name is Nader. Hi, how are you? So we talked very much about the fact that how to prevent this from happening, the cyber crimes, isolating our kids from the predators. Now, let's assume that something happened, actually, or you are thinking about something is happening, there is a predator. So my first question, what should we do as parents in this situation? My second questions, some of those, predator very much can be the person who want to physically engage with your kid, or the person who can use the material sent by your kid to blackmail them or to send it to inappropriate places. What if this predator is not physically here in the United States? Is there any way to block this? Is there any way to report this predator?
This is couple things. So we are what I work for in the United States is the Internet Crimes Against Children program. So it's a task force around the U.S. We also have partners in Interpol, which is basically the world. So what we do is we will send information to other countries that we get. That's number one. Number two, block. If you can, you do all these things as you can block. The thing is not to engage with some conversation. What will happen is people will try to blackmail, or what they call sextortion. And the idea is that, hey, you take another photo or I'm gonna send it to people. Do never engage with that, but report it and document. So when I said for your phone, if you have that information and it's on a phone, make sure you document it, make sure you keep it, because the more information that you keep, the more likely law enforcement will be able to help you. Yes, it's 1-800-THE-LOST. That's the cyber tip line. So you have my email on there too. It's kind of hard to read. It's all the way down at the bottom, but it's if you could put that email up there. That's my email. Matter of fact, the church has my email. So if you have something or you run into something, please let me know, and I will make sure that we take a look at it. What can you do if they want to be with you? What do you mean, the predators? Yeah, so block and report. Find out what the screen name is, find out what information is, and that you were being solicited. So those are the things that we need to do. So for example, if your child has been targeted by a predator and the predator starts talking to them, what we can do is what they call an account takeover. We can come in and pretend to be your child and engage that person in conversation, so this way we could arrest that individual.
Sorry, I'm getting to you.
That's okay.
We have a lot of questions. I'm trying to sort the English.
Most people use social media to promote business and products. What are your thoughts on that? So I think that's important. That's important. That's society today. We all use social media. It's just using it responsibly. So you can't have a business today without using social media. But the thing is that you just have to be careful of what platforms you are. You have to use the right platforms, the right language. So you should be able to use social media, because without it, no one would know we exist.
They're asking about messages on Facebook, messages on Messenger. How would I protect myself on Facebook?
Okay, so a couple things. Messages on Facebook and Messenger. So what's happening is Facebook is going to end-to-end encryption, which means that if there's negative comments on that, they're not going to monitor. Facebook is going to be one of these apps that do not monitor content anymore. They're going to end it because of privacy. Within the next couple months. So what you need to do is screenshot. You can Google on your device, screenshot messages. Again, it's about preserving that. So again, if you see that information on Messenger or on Facebook, it's very important that you actually document that.
اللي بيسأل بيقول أنا عندي حساب أو أكاونت على تيك توك وأنا مسحت كل الفيديوهات اللي عليه. هو هل الفيديوهات بتبقى موجودة على الحساب؟ ممكن أعرف إزاي؟
You have to send TikTok a message that you want these videos deleted. No, TikTok used to be Musical.ly. It's a music video app where a lot of videos are on there, but you'll have to go through TikTok in order for them to delete it. If you do that, they will.
Next person is asking, what are the safe games then for the kids? Because 90% of the kids play games.
So,
The same?
games are safe. The games are safe. It's the people that play the games that aren't, if that makes any sense. Roblox, Minecraft, whatever games your kids are playing is fine. You just have to monitor who they are playing the game with.
Do games affect the brain?
Yeah. So, okay, a couple things about brain development in games. Violent video games, let's say Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, violent video games, there's a correlation between behavior and those games that you play. For children, there's studies out there that show screen time cause irritability, learning problems. Again, it's the amount of time that you spend online.
السؤال اللي جاي مش عارف يعني هو كان سؤال ولا تعليق، بس بيقول انتوا بتحاربوا التعامل والجنس مع الأطفال عن طريق الإنترنت، فلماذا الإصرار على تدريس الجنس للأطفال بالمدارس؟ They're asking for us, we're always trying to help the sex, over the games or over the social media, but at the same time they want to teach sex to kids in the schools. So how would you
How would you compromise? Okay. One of the things is that it's just the inappropriate stuff. You could teach sex and you can teach healthy relationships, but you can also show behavior that's very risky.
هو بيفرق ما بين التدريس واللي الناس بتحاول تعمله على الانترنت عن طريق الجيمز والابس. ممكن نوري العيال او للاولاد يعني ان ده bad behavior، يعني ده حاجه مش صح.
Yeah. And just so you know, children, their prefrontal cortex, decision-making capabilities for children is not developed into your early 20s, 22, 23. Heck, I am in my 40s, I'm still trying to make the right decisions, okay? So children do not make decisions because their brain's not developed.
ازاي اعرف ان الاكونت بتاعي على الفيس يتهيألي بيقول get hacked، يعني how would I tell if my account on Facebook was hacked?
If your account was hacked, you would see new friends. If someone is friending you and you don't know that person, that's problematic. But generally, you know your Facebook is hacked if you're sending friend requests to someone that you know you did not send.
هو بيقول ممكن نعرف عن طريق ان نلاقي اصحاب جداد او الاقي يعني اتصالات جديده مع ناس ممكن ما اعرفهمش او بيحاولوا ان هم يبقوا اصحاب معايا. السؤال اللي بعد كده.
All right. No, okay. What do you got first?
I think the two questions السؤالين بيسألوا على ايه هي الالعاب بقى الكويسه اللي ممكن استخدمها على او ممكن what kind of games does Panda help؟ ايه هي ممكن تكون الالعاب الكويسه، يعني على قد ما انا الخط مش واضح بس على قد ما فاهم السؤال، يعني ايه هي اللي ممكن تكون العاب كويسه الولاد يستخدموها؟ Like what good games can kids use then?
Roblox, Fortnite. anything that uses the brain, as far as games, development games, it's the amount of time. So if you're sitting there playing Roblox for 6 hours, it's bad. If you're sitting there playing for 30 minutes, it's fine. So again, it's all about anything that you do, it's moderation. How is Google 5% of the internet? The reason Google's 5% of the internet is 90, it's huge. Google only searches 5% of it. Everything else is the deep web and dark web.
هو بيقول بالنسبة للألعاب يعني لما حد يكون بيلعب جيمز مثلا لمدة 6 ساعات فده حاجة مش كويسة، بعكس ما يكون مثلا بيلعب نص ساعة، فالاعتدال في كل حاجة كويس.
I attended one of your lectures in the Middlesex County College. There was one video, I think it might be beneficial for them, with their kids when they're chatting, and maybe the predator uses a picture that's not really them, and they're monitoring their every move after they sent them already a picture. So now they're blackmailing. So I don't know if you wanted to mention that example.
So, and I don't have that video on here because sometimes depends where I go, it won't play, is that what they'll do is they'll actually, predators, they will, on the other side, will get people to do what they want them to do, but it's the predator. For example, I'm going to have you take a photo, and I'm watching that, and I'm going to keep texting you and get another photo. So what these predators do, they're sitting in their basement or they're sitting in their home, and they're getting your photos, but they're engaging you like they're your best friend. So and children, if you ever have someone send you a video and it's of another child, generally what predators do is they will take a video that you send, let's say you sent me a video. They will then send it to you thinking that, hey, I just did that, you should do that. So predators will use other children's photos and videos and send them to other children in order to get videos and photos.
النقطة دي مهمة، بيقول إن ممكن المترقبين دول ممكن يبعتوا للأطفال فيديوهات وصور بتاعة أطفال تانية عشان خاطر يقولوا لهم بعد كده طيب أنا بعت لك فيديو، مش ممكن تبعت لي فيديو عنك وممكن تبعت لي صور عنك وهكذا يعني.
Maybe I wasn't here. The things about the interviews or the background check about anybody, like say I sent a video while I was,
So what happens today, whatever you post online will be there forever. So when you go to college, they look at your social media. When you go to an interview, they look at their social media. So if you actually post something where you're drinking alcohol or you're taking part of different behavior, companies and schools and colleges will look and will deny you from getting in there because of what you do online. Remember, all your behavior that you do online will actually come back.
كان سامح بيسأل على لما بيبقى فيه مثلا مقابلة لشغل أو كده، هل أي حاجة بعملها على الإنترنت بتأثر عليا؟ فهو بيقول إن أنا لما بحط صور أو بحط فيديوهات أو بحط أي حاجة زي كده، المدارس، الكليات، الوظائف بيبصوا كمان على مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي بتاعتي، فبتبقى متراقبة، يعني بيشوفوها، بيقدروا يوصلوا لها. للمقابلة كمان، يعني لما يكون في مقابلة شغل بيبصوا على الحساب بتاعك أو ليك أي حسابات على مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي، ايه انواع الصور اللي انت حطيتها، ايه انواع الفيديوهات اللي حطيتها، وممكن تترفض بسبب كده.
Yes. Yeah. So again, and I'll get right to you. So all companies, by the way, now hire someone just to search social media.
Like 2-hour program, and one of the top ranked student in the class they were interviewing from, she has been excluded from most of the big program because they found in her social media and her Twitter very offensive content, and she technically lost big part of what she was seeking for. This happened actually, like this is in the real world. It's not like only words. Like, no, this happened in front of me.
Can you translate that?
So كان في احنا في المستشفى عندنا كانوا بيعينوا ناس، كانوا بيعملوا انترفيوز لناس، وفي بنت من الاوائل بتاع الدفعات من اول 5. والبنت دي استبعدت من كل الاماكن الكبيره لان هم لقوا على التويتر بتاعها محتويات اوفنسيف، كانت بتشتم مرضى ودكاتره وبروفيشن. بسبب اللي هي بتكتبه فقدت جزء كبير من اللي كانت بتشتغل عليه، اللي كانت بتذاكر عليه والكلام. فالكلام ده حصل قدامنا، يعني ده مش كلام بس بيتقال. فعلا الناس دلوقتي كل الناس بتبص على السوشيال ميديا وبتشوف وبتشوف البني ادمين اللي هيعينوهم عندهم. عشان كده لازم نخلي بالنا قوي من اي حاجه بنكتبها، حتى الاراء السياسيه وحتى الاراء في الشغل وفي الناس، ونخلي بالنا قوي من اللي احنا بنكتبه او ان احنا بنبعته كصور.
Whatever you say today, basically on social media is there forever. So companies, even baseball players, so if you have hate speech, and this is what I was talking about before, if you say mean things, if you're doing drugs, or if you're sending inappropriate content, all that is going to be on your application, a life application. And if you did it when you were 13 or 14, even though you're in your mid-20s looking for a job, a company will not hire you or a college won't take you.
If the predator gains your child's trust so much that they want them to meet up with them, and they do, what can you do?
Well, first of all, if the...
بيسأل لما المترقبين دول يطلبوا ان هم يقابلوه او يقابلوا الطفل يتصرف ازاي، فده سؤال مهم.
So what will happen is that the predator generally will come in. What can you do is, one, is call law enforcement if that predator is coming to meet you. Secondly, never leave your house and go into someone else's car, because what the predator wants to do is that's what their goal is, to get you out of the house and into their car.
لما تحصل حاجة زي كده نتصل ممكن بالبوليس، وبيقول للولاد ما عمرك يعني ما تسيب البيت وتركب العربية مع حد، لأن هو ده كل هدفهم، ان انت تسيب البيت وهم يعني ياخدوك زي ما هم عايزين.
So you talk about gamers, like some gamers are old enough, like they don't have jobs, they play. How could you know if he's a predator or not?
The only way you know is if they actually start asking you for things that they shouldn't be asking you.
Why can't the president just delete all the bad apps?
Because in the United States, it's not just the president, it's the First Amendment. It's the right to free speech, it's the right to freedom, and here in the United States, we can't just arbitrarily get rid of a company.
They want USA to be safe, so why do they still keep those bad apps?
Well, the government needs to regulate apps, but that's a big legal battle. So hopefully maybe when you get older, you can fight the apps companies and do that and make a difference.
وعنده حلم كويس ان ممكن الحكومة يعني تشيل الابس اللي مش حلوه دي، فهو بيرد عليه وبيقول له يعني ان في حقوق الكلام وكده، كل واحد يعني من حقه يعمل اللي هو عايزه.
By the way, that's the best question of the day because it has so much common sense.
اي اسئله تانية؟
All right. My personal opinion that your child should not have a phone before the age of 13. That's when my son got a phone. I mean, again, everyone does things differently, but I managed when I was younger without a phone in a school. If your child goes to school, there's people, responsible adults that you can get in touch with that are caring for your kids. So again, if you feel strongly that your son or daughter needs a phone, you can get them a phone. Get them a flip phone. They can only call. They don't need the internet.
رامي كان بيسأل ايه احسن سن اللي ممكن الطفل يكون معاه فيه تليفون، فهو بيقول انا رأيي ان اولاد ما يكونش معاهم تليفونات قبل سن ال 13. فيعني لو اضطرينا قوي ممكن نجيب لهم التليفون اللي بتاع زمان ده، اللي عارفين الفليب فون ده، اللي هو مش لازم له انترنت ولا حاجة بس ممكن يتكلموا. لكن تقريبا احنا عندنا الولاد متقدمين يعني. He's asking maybe like if the companies can come up with like phones just for the kids, no apps, none of the.
Again, these are things that I agree 1,000% with, but the companies don't want to do that because it's about this.
أي أسئلة تانية؟ Sorry.
I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and it's like catching predators. I also noticed there's so many predators. How come the police don't catch them?
Well, last year we caught 379. So it's difficult because there's a lot we try as much as we can, so, but they remain hidden.
ليه يعني تتمنى ان البوليس بس يمسك كل الخارجين او اللي زي كده على الانترنت؟ فبيقول لها يعني احنا مسكنا 379 واحد السنة اللي فاتت يعني، فبيحاولوا.
You just have to cut and paste because I got other stuff on there. So.
Also كنت بسأل على البرزنتيشن اللي هي اتعرضت النهارده، هتبقى موجودة عندنا في الكنترول روم. لو حد عايزها ممكن نبقى نديها له البرزنتيشن كلها ديت. وكمان كل اللي اتقال النهارده اتس لايف ستريم، بلس ان هو موجود على يوتيوب الكنيسه، يوتيوب الشانل بتاعت التشيرش، وفي اي حد ممكن يرجع لها باك.
بنشكر جون. جون هو لوتيننت بيزارو، جون بيزارو. بنشكره، هو اصلا من الوحده المختصه يعني بجرائم الانترنت، فبنشكره ونسقف له يعني.
Hey, kids.
Have any presentation that's coming up or anything?
March 11th is the next one.